what is up, guys? So it is day 30. It is day 35 of the weight loss challenge. You know, not only weight loss, but just a general like lifestyle change. You know, not only going to the gym every day, but trying to eat healthier, just trying to be happier by getting closer to God and all stuff like that. So today, now, usually I do these videos before I work out, but this is actually after. But I'm not even coming from the gym. I'm actually going out of my house to go to my college to go to class. And the reason why I'm doing that today is because in the morning, recorded, stopped midway. When I came back, I was recording, and the holder kept swishing around, basically showing my exact location every time. So yeah, here I am now. But you know, hey, I can tell y'all exactly what I did, though, at least for the push day. So yeah, today was push day, meaning, you know, exactly what it is. You know, push specifically for like the chest area, arms, all of that. So basically I started off with bench at 195 for about 10 reps, or not 10 reps, 195 for 5 reps, three sets of 5. And then after that I did incline. Now the bench, I was thinking about going to 200 because I've been at 195 for about 2 to 3 weeks now. But I was like, you know what? Let's give it one more week this week. So I think next week I'm definitely what's it called? I think next week I'm definitely do 200 or attempt. Yeah, I'm at least attempt 200. And then after that, I did incline. I don't know the exact amount, but it was 45 on each side with a 5 on each side as well. So 45 and 5 on both sides. Now, I'm going from 2.5 to a 5, and you know, I did that. I was like, you know what, I'll increase my weight. I don't really increase my weight that much on the incline. So I was like, you know what, let's increase it. And I usually do 8 reps, right? Instead of like how I do it for bench, because I'm more looking for more reps instead of weight on the incline. Whereas bench, I'm looking for like weight, you know? So ultimately I did about 8 reps, 3 sets of 8 for the weight that I said. I will say I think I'm gonna definitely stay here for at least another week, or stay at that weight for another week, because it was pretty heavy. Yeah, especially by the 8th rep, I could feel like I'm almost failing, but I didn't. So I think it's that sweet spot. So we just gotta, you know, lock in with it. Oh, this guy. Okay. This guy kind of randomly just stopped in the road, but okay. After incline, I went to look for flies, but I didn't really, no. I went to look for flies, fly machine not open, of course. So I ended up doing dumbbell shoulder press, so this thing. And if you don't know what incline bench is, it's this, and then bench is this, right? So I did shoulder press, and it was all right. It was okay. It was for 35, so I didn't change the weight. I will say it felt way better. It felt way better to do it. It felt way better to do it this time. Like, I remember last week, because it was like my first time, because I would usually do the machine, but I was like, nah, man, the machine isn't even really helping me get that stronger. Like, I want, like, plus dumbbell, bro, I'm telling you, like, just being able to do a lot of stuff with dumbbells, bro, is way more impressive, at least in my eyes. So I started doing dumbbell, and it low-key hurt, probably because I hadn't done dumbbells in a while. So the max I think I ever got to dumbbell press was maybe 45s, maybe 45. Definitely I went to 40. I don't know if I went to 45, but so anyways, I did 35 for about 8 reps. It was pretty good. I made sure to put my elbows in, right, to not have them out. And I made sure, you know, to put them at my knees when I'm resting, and then I can just I can pop my knee up to make it easier to lift the weight. Some people say you should have a slight incline when doing it and rest on it, but I did it the way where there's no incline, because it felt really easy when I did it on a sort of incline. It wasn't like I didn't feel it in my shoulders, but I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like when I do it without the incline, it hits my shoulders more, but I feel like it kind of gets like my back a little bit too. So I don't know. I might have to look into that. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Any of you experienced lifters? But either way, after that, what did I do after that? I did push down, tricep, or no, I looked at flies again. Machine was taken. Bro, that fly machine is always taken. So I ended up doing cable flies one-handed though, because the machine there was kind of broken to where you couldn't use both of them in an efficient way. So I kind of did, okay, I gotta start putting this down. So I did this, right? And, all right, let's see. So I did that, and then, so I did that for like 17 pounds. I did feel it, but not really as much as I would have for flies. So low key, it was kind of a Mickey. Oh boy, why is there so much snow up here? It was low key a Mickey fly day, or flies. I'm not gonna cap, but so after that I did tricep push down, which is the thing, cable push down, which is like the thing you do this and you know you try not to move your elbows. I did 2 sets of 15. But the last one, I couldn't do 15. I did 9, and then I think I did like 3, and then I did, I don't know, I think I did 3 and then like another 3 or something to get 15 reps. I don't know if that added correctly, but I just remember doing 15 reps. But yeah, and I did that the same way I usually do it, 40 pounds. I think I definitely want to increase the weight, and then maybe increase it to like, you can't go by 5s on that machine. So maybe I want to try to increase it to like 45 pounds. Is this? But yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll increase it to like 45 pounds, or no, 50, but just do 8 reps and then try to build up the reps, you know, little by little. But yeah, and then that's it. That's the workout. Now I want to really quick, before I park and go to class, I want to talk about yesterday and what I did yesterday. So yesterday, as far as eating, it wasn't one of my best, but it wasn't one of my worst. I didn't count the calories again. I ended up eating, so yesterday I was at school, right? Because the previous day I slept in the dorm, as y'all saw by the morning video. But I ended up going home because I needed to get my passport for onboarding for my job at the school's gym, right? So I ended up doing that, and I have the passport now. And ultimately, that took like I stayed home because I was like, you know what, I don't even have the, oh my gosh, it's so busy. I'm cooked. I am genuinely cooked. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. So I did the lifting, right? I lifted. Oh wait, I'm all over the place. Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy, and I'm like gonna be late for my class. So ultimately I ended up getting the passport but staying home. And when I came home, I'm not gonna lie, bro, now that morning I had not eaten breakfast, right? So I was like, before I went home, I was like, it was 1 o'clock because I had classes. So 1 o'clock my classes end and work end, and then I eat something, and then it was a nice little meal, you know, Spanish rice, chicken, beans, vegetables, and I go home. I still feel a little bit hungry, so I eat some mac and cheese. I left over mac and cheese my mom made, and chicken. And no, not that. No. First, I ate the leftover homemade bars my mom had, right? It was like 2. And then I ate the mac and cheese and chicken. Oh my gosh. I know. So ultimately, I ended up doing that. And then later that night I ate a lot of chicken with rice. It's not terrible, you know. I didn't eat any more sweets, even though I did want to, but my mom came in clutch saying no sweet, no, I can't make, and I'm very lazy to make it myself. So I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, anyways, so and then I weighed in this morning at 218.7. I mean, it's not good, I'm gonna be honest. We've been at around that weight for the last like 2-3 weeks, and that's because I haven't been maintaining my calorie deficit. But I do want to tell y'all, right? That I have a plan. Or no, not a plan, but like the reason why I haven't really been maintaining, and why I'm not really, you know, so adamant about, oh my gosh, no, I did it, dang it. Because, right, when I'm at home, it is or I should say it like this. It is easier for me to eat less calories when I am at home. 100%. It is way easier for me to not eat as much calories when I'm at home. So I can only hope. So the reason why I haven't, and you're probably wondering, okay, well, where are you then? I'm at my dorm, right? So when I'm at my dorm, that's when I'm the healthiest. Like last semester, even though I was literally I was losing it and then gaining it on the weekends because of my crazy eating on the weekends. I was still, I would literally eat like maybe like 1,700 calories. I would eat no sweets, and I would eat just 2 meals, breakfast and lunch, and then that's it. And then I would eat no sweets Monday through Thursday, bang. But ultimately, I just, you know, oh, this guy found a parking spot, nice. Ultimately, I kind of decided that, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. So after that, sorry. I'm just focusing on the road and trying to talk, and it's like mixing my words up. So the reason I haven't been in my dorm doing that, right, is because because I don't have my job yet. I have so much free time, but after today, I will be able to work at the gym, right? So it'll force me to stay there at night, right, and then sleep there. So that's why, if you were wondering. But yeah. But anyways, is that a parking spot? Oh, no, it's not. Fudge. Oh, this guy parked on the snow. Oh no, it's GG's. Oh, it's GG's. All right, I'm gonna see y'all though. We gonna lock in, and yeah.